It's already saying something. Everybody still on mute.
Welcome, people. What's happening?
This is Ted. That's what I'm talking about. How y'all doing, people? How y'all doing?
Good, man. Good, bro.
Yeah.
Picture this. Been off all week. Was out eating breakfast this morning. Dude called me talking about, you working today? Like, yeah, I want to work today.
Well, that's a blessing.
That's a blessing, but I only got one day. But it's gonna help me out in the long run, cause like,
Yeah, it's a day. So that's all that matters.
But basically load trucks and we loaded trucks all day today. So I ain't take no break, bro. From the moment I got there, it was hustle all throughout the day.
That's what's in.
It was two no call. What they call what the word I'm looking for? No call. No show. No call. No show.
Well, two people ain't showed up. That's crazy.
It's only It's really a 3-man team. The boss man and me and two other forklift operators, but they ain't had no loads coming in. Right.
Right.
All right. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the dude was like, nah, dude, we ain't got no trucks. Don't even make no sense to come in. So I was like, all right, cool. Today, I'm sitting up there getting ready to eat me some pecan waffles at fucking Waffle House. And that man rung that phone. He rung that phone, boy. I was like, all right, bro, I'm on my way. I went on here, went to work. He was like, bro, thank you for your help, bro. He ain't coming to do. I was like, all right. Because I sure was about to call my agency and tell them find me something else.
Right.
But yeah, man. So what's been happening with y'all, brothers? How y'all been?
Welcome everybody to the podcast. I am Chop Tracks.
P360 in the building.
Shit, I'm still here. Silent Child 17, man. What's going on with the people first? How y'all doing?
Welcome to Blunt Talk No Love, the only hot podcast that keep y'all with some interesting thoughts on your mind. So, how y'all boys doing? How the people doing? What's happening? Somebody send us a message, shout out, something.
What that happened there?
I don't know. I'm asking. I'm asking for it.
Oh no! I see. All right. I'm about to say. I see Rick in the building as usual.
Yeah, that man been in here since 7:52. He was waiting. What's up, DD504?
In the building as usual. DD504 in the building with the smoke.
Big smoke. What's happening with y'all? How y'all days been? Now look, if ain't nobody else about to say nothing, I wanna ask: have y'all seen this video on any platform or social media? Well, a chick was going off talking about she got HIV and how everybody she dealt with got it now.
Oh, I seen that, but that that's an old video.
Oh, it resurfaced again. So yeah. I just because like I'm looking like, damn, is this something new or is this old? But by you saying it's old, I ain't gonna even worry about it. I'm gonna find something else in the other news topic. Oh, but that is kind of interesting though. Like, why would you blast? Not only blast yourself, right? I get it. You mad that you have contracted this what could seemingly be a terminally ill virus, right? But why blast them people because you was out there down bad, not protecting yourself? It's
Hmm.
bad enough they wasn't protecting themselves because they probably already knew you was out there on some other type shit. Otherwise, you wouldn't have had all the names to go. But why blast them people because you was out there down bad and got caught slipping?
That would be fucked up. I mean, that is fucked up the way she did it, especially if it's true. That's one thing about social media that I think a lot of people don't take into consideration. A lot of it is
Made
not
up.
always true, and sometimes it just be people trying to get a bunch of views and shit right quick or whatever. And so all the
But
time, you can't really go into it unless it got some type of real facts behind it, basically.
but that's some hellified shit to do though, bro. Like I can't imagine me going around on social media telling people I got that gangster as we call it down here in the NOLA. You got that fucking gangster, the ABCs and shit to the whole world. Now
And
imagine, wait, not just that, bro. Think about it. Your children gotta live with that, even though you might not have it. You see what I'm saying? You could have just been doing that shit for attention or what have you, but you put your children in that light to where now people looking at them sideways and you. I don't know, bro. Like some of the stuff people be doing for attention just don't be worth it. If you ask me.
to you, but to some people, like they got 100,000 views, and now, they making income off the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like that with a lot of them skits. Well, I call them skits. A lot of that shit people be seeing, like with uh relationships and dudes leaving. I seen one was at a restaurant in New Orleans. Well, in Chalmette or whatever, and the dude had the whole accent and everything, like he was from some fucking where else, but he was right there at fucking Hawaii. And he had went in there, and the girl had her kids with him, and he was like, "Nah, I ain't paying for no kids." And all this, what he don't know is at Hot Rock, you can't sit down without paying. So
Right,
he paid already.
right. You paid
But if
for
you
it without
don't
even
know, you know
realizing.
what I'm saying? No, he ain't paid for it without realizing. You can't go sit down without paying.
Oh, all right. Oh, wait, I know what you're talking about too. Yeah, you sure can't do that shit.
Yeah,
Not
you
now.
can't go sit down without paying. So
You
you
gotta
paid
order
already.
you order your food and you pay for it at the same time. Then you go
No, you
sit down
don't
and they
order
bring it.
no food, nigga. It's a buffet. You pay
Wait,
whatever you pay, and you go walk over there
wait, the
and
hot
sit
wow.
down.
In Shell Man?
Yeah,
You talking about the one right there in the liquor? Oh, when you go around that liquor on Judge Perez,
no,
not the one on Paris Road.
it's on Paris Road in the strip mall.
Paris Road in the strip mall.
Yeah, you don't know where it's at, but
No,
anyway,
I'm about to
that's
tell
it.
you. They got a little strip
Yeah.
mall, got a little Thai shop, the Chinese restaurant. Then they got another little shop down the way, a Thai cuisine place, the hot walk, and then the Thai shop.
No, that's not what I'm
Okay.
talking about. But
Wait,
I
by
know
the
you gotta know.
you talking about the one by the movie theater?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that one I do know. Yeah, that's the buffet. I thought you were talking about the one further down.
Nah, I'm talking about the buffet. But yeah, you gotta pay before you sit down. So for people that do know it and once it circulate in the city, people gonna look at that and be like, nah, nigga,
You full of shit.
you paid already. Then he gonna walk out of there like he ain't about to pay for the kids.
Too late, big homie. You already did it.
You paid to sit down. Shit. That's
Shit.
how he knew how old all the kids was. He gonna see all their ages and shit. Shit.
So wait, hold on. Let me see something. Let me go back. They had some other stuff I had found in
Welcome
the
to the podcast. Whoever that was just came in here. Let us know who you are. That's the third person outside of Dee Dee and Ricky. Who are you? If you ain't the CIA, say something.
something.
Yeah, people, just to let y'all know I'm still here, And like he said, welcome to the smoke session where we do, topics, convo, rib, news, commentary, sports, politics, history, and all types of fuckery. We gets into it over here, y'all. So, welcome. We always bring the smoke, so hope you rolled up. You know what I'm saying? So if you're
Uh oh.
underage or you're a hater, call your mama or your daddy to come through and watch it with you. Because it's parental advisory for the fakes and the children. I am
Listen,
Silent Child 17 and I'm in the building. But continue, fellas.
so I was trying to see what else I had saved in the I have a little thing. Oh man, here you go. Hold on, let me pull this up right quick. Let me pull this one up. Cause this one here takes the cake, bro.
P, you
I
got at the 15-minute mark, we started my segment, all right?
15, all right.
All right.
This one here, y'all. Here you go.
Yeah, shout out Meek in the build.
This particular
What's good with
liberal
it?
so angry at me because I told them right to their face, nobody owes you anything for slavery. If you want to tell the truth about it, it is you who owes. It's you who owes. Why do you owe? Because somebody in those fields took stripes for you. Somebody, after those fields were ended and slavery was ended, somebody had to walk through Jim Crow for you. Somebody fought wars and died for you. Somebody
Listen to
lived
the
less than
applause.
because they didn't have what you have, and they did it for you. There are people in their graves right now, and they are there because they were willing to stand up and fight for you. Those folks on the Edmund Pettus Bridge carrying American flags, take that, Colin Kaepernick, living in a society that he could scarcely acknowledge, something that he has never known, living with a bigotry that none of us can imagine. Carried American flags on that bridge. And when they were hit upside the head with nightsticks and shot with water hoses and knocked to the ground, they got up and picked those flags up and kept marching. And they did it for you.
Nah, I will say
But yeah,
this.
take the weed and leave the money now. Take the wall and left the wall. You sound like a pussy one.
This is not your topic, is it?
Nah, that was one of the other news things that I had wanted to bring up. Mm.
Welcome that fourth person into the smoke session, whoever that is. Say something so we know you're not the CIA. But
Or one of those little porno bots?
fuck or something.
Well,
Shit.
they said yo, so I
No, that's
see.
the third person. We already
Oh shit.
acknowledged the third person.
Well, wait, why? Oh wait, it ain't showing up on mine. Then all right,
The third
but
person was Tamika.
yeah,
Oh, the
I
fourth
see that
person
now.
left. That must have was the CIA.
So looking at what homeboy said, man, I gotta kind of look at it like this too. I don't believe none of what that fucking man said. These people made millions, a whole country off of the back of the ancestors.
Like she said, blocked. Exactly. Get your ass, whoever that is. Come back.
But sitting down looking at it, bro, a whole country was built off the backs of slavery. And for him to say that the descendants of said slaves shouldn't be given reparations is a slap in the face, because I guarantee the minute they say, well, here's your check for reparations because your people was slaves, He not gonna turn that check down.
Okay, boy, fuck all that. What the fuck does that mean? What he said? Like,
He
so since all those people sacrificed their lives, we don't deserve shit. Their
and
descendants don't deserve nothing.
nothing.
So
He's
that
saying, if anything, we owe it.
we
How
owe it to
do
who?
we exactly? Who do we give it to? We give it back to ourselves. Because at the end of the day, when you really sit down and think about it, we still going through modern day slavery. If that's really what he want to talk about. So if you want to give us reparations for the slaves from back
Yeah.
in the day, cool. But give us reparations for the modern day slavery that you putting us through now as well. Can I get an amen? Can I get a can
Shout
I,
out Flavor Food. Wazam.
Let me.
Welcome to the smoke session.
we got any other people disagreeing? I
Well, I
mean,
was the clappers for P Dot because you said some shit, but I'm just like he don't sound, but they got people like that, bro. I don't know what the fuck they was clapping for, but
other than when he said that they fought wars and died for you, I mean, that's for the military vets. They volunteered for that shit. You see what I'm saying? Those that fought in the Civil War and
Can I see how
World War
bald he
One.
was again?
All right, let me bring him back up there.
I ain't gonna
Let me
cut you off
bring.
no more, dog. That's gonna be my last one.
have to be
Ah,
real
you good,
slow.
brother? You
Be
good? Let me
real
bring a
slow.
ski ball back up here. Let me bring it back up here.
I don't think that qualifies as a cut up.
People,
Brother ski ball.
Man, cold blooded.
we're talking about reparations in this country. They wanted reparations. And I remember I made this particular liberal so angry at me.
Wait, you made a liberal mad at you? Did I hear him say that right? You
Bro,
made
I'm
a.
not even listening to him, bro. This man tore up. He got his money already on that podium. So why we can't get
Black
on?
ad chip was
Oh shit, black ass in the building.
I know
What's
Black Edge got
up?
his smoke ready. I already know he ready to roll up. Yes, sir.
We got a good comment on this one. That man tried to be woke, but he was crossed.
So look, I silently get a chance to respond to the video that you played, and then after his response, I'm going to ask you guys a question. It's for the chat too, so I need them answers. So go ahead,
Yeah,
silent.
we definitely need some answers. All right. What
Go
you
ahead, P.
got,
You
brother?
gotta let silence respond to your video.
Oh, you got the floor, brother.
Well, let me moonwalk then. Shit. Let me fucking moonwalk, yeah.
Cha
But
cha
yeah, this man
slide.
on some liberal.
Got that Las Vegas vape
Back in
weed.
Chicago, stepped in this spot. Yeah, man, this nigga here come with his old liberal hate, man. So you know what type of time he on, first of all.
Right.
So even to even be bringing it up the way you're bringing it up, you're missing a lot of factors. First of all, the indigenous people of this land that also fought for it before that shit was fought for that shit was fought for. So U.S. being a corporation is what you are representing, sir. Your ass might not even be from the Americas. You might be
Mm.
one of them Caribbean motherfuckers. You might be a German black motherfucker that been came over here when you been came over here, pushing that bullshit, pushing them agendas on both sides. So you sitting there with your thumb in your ass talking about what they doing to you and what we doing to them. Yeah, you is uh a liar and a shiny ass bald headed bastard, basically, and you just pushing the agenda that's not basically gonna go nowhere. So hopefully our people start taking the bitter with the sweet, because you always could find, a rose in a garbage if you look. So I'm gonna leave it right there for right now, John.
All right. So the question to you guys, to my panel, and to the 5 people that's in here: is the black father in the home?
Yes.
I'll say more now than recent past.
Okay. The chat, y'all ain't got no answers for me. Nothing in the chat. I won't give y'all a chance to respond.
You know, we
Yeah,
gotta
give
give
them a
them a
couple of
second.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
All
more
right,
now.
Didi.
DDC, I think more now. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
50-50 black at you. Okay, okay. What you say, Tamika? No. Just straight no, Tamika. I got you.
I want to know why.
Shut
Why?
up. This is not your son, boy. I got this. But okay, no for Tamika. Okay. So right now it's still more people leaning towards them being there. So we're gonna see what the statistics say. I'm gonna give y'all Oprah first because you know, and then I'm gonna let some other people speak on it. But I'm gonna give y'all Oprah first because I think people like Oprah more now than ever. Flavor still okay. Let's see. Let me pull this.
From the Center for Disease Control, which debunked many of the myths surrounding Black fathers. It found that the majority of Black fathers live with their children. Black fathers are more likely to help their children with their homework, prepare meals, bathe and dress their children compared to fathers of other races. So the absent or deadbeat Black father myth that many in America believe is really more like a lie. There's been
Whoa. Drop
Let's
one of
go
Clue's bombs.
for Chop Tracks. Let's go.
Did the Oprah say that? The Oprah?
That was the
You
Oprah,
told
man.
Hoppo to beat me? Said that?
I mean, she had the men on the panel. She had an actual whole show about it. So I wonder why and who's pushing the narrative that
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
they aren't there. Who's doing that? Why do
Because she
people think
based
that?
a whole platform off of the opposite. Like her shows used to be about that type of shit. Like
Right.
skinny and big.
Now, here's the problem with that, though. Remember, she was getting paid to push those narratives.
She was
Now that
getting
she
paid.
own, now that
Paid
she
to, wait, Ru. I just want to make sure that I understand what you're saying. I'm not cutting you off. So what you're saying is she was getting paid to say that that the black fathers wasn't there.
right.
Okay, all right. Didi, I got somebody else for you because I know everybody don't fuck with Oprah ass. I know, though. I got you. I got somebody else. I got somebody else. Hold on. Because it's crazy. Once y'all hear these statistics and it's real, I know a lot of some women, will refute it, but we about to go down the line, bro. I want,
Yeah, Didi. That's basically Didi, that's what it is. Like she gonna move where that money move.
yeah,
Like a fucking tidal wave.
exactly. No matter what, if it's true or not, if this gonna get her the check, she fucking with that. All right, this is another example. Hold on.
Percent of single parent homes are headed by women. 63% of youth suicides are from single.
Wait, hold on. Wait, let's see.
Father from your kids, I think that you should be charged with something because you're putting your kid at every statistical disadvantage for what?
Is that hyperbole or is that like an actual fact, Paul? Well, I'll tell you the facts. 90% of single parent homes are headed by women. 63% of youth suicides are from single mother homes. 90% of homelessness and runaway children are from single mother homes. 71% of high school dropouts are from single mother homes. 70% of youths in operated institutions are from single mother homes. 80% of all youths in prison are from single mother homes. 85% of children who show behavioral disorders are from single mother homes. 80% of rapists with anger problems are from where? Single mother homes. So like Spell says, you're putting your child at every statistical disadvantage when you choose to just be a quote-unquote single mother.
If you
Okay. I mean, reactions. I need answers.
Black Catcher got one.
All right, what you see? Let's look at our own experiences. Most people in New Orleans I grew up with, including me, didn't live with their dads, with our dads. And I agree with you. If we go off of
That
our
particular.
Mm-hmm.
surroundings, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And what I can see is in certain areas, dudes did have their dad. Some did, and some didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that it wasn't more people that didn't have their dad around. You know what I'm saying? Or that I know of, because I know most of my partners. If I go down the line, yeah, most of them didn't, Or now, was that know their daddy and knowingly not dealt with them, or for whatever reason, or the daddy didn't deal with them, or whatever the issue was? I don't know. So I can't speak on that, and I'm not trying to speak on that, but I'm just saying for me, just looking at it with my own eyes, like Black had to say, you know, yeah.
Yeah, because the Black Catcher is still, I think, to the child too to take that and run with it. Because, like you say, most of us, me in particular, didn't, you
Mm-hmm.
know, was a product of one of these, children you're talking about. So it's like you take that and you advance and you look at your experience and you realize what it looked like from another perspective, rather than you having him in the household and saying, "Hey, I got that example right there." Some children learned without having that experience and learned what it actually looked like by not having it as well. So I look at it from that perspective too, because sometimes, you know, children are forced to be better, which is not their fault, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just something that you have to do as an individual growing up. So yeah.
Nah, I gotta say this too. We still not looking at the real reason why a lot of black fathers weren't in the household from, I'm gonna say, the late '60s through the '70s,
All right,
which
now
was which,
all right. Which issue is you pointing to? Because my next question gonna be, which issues are self inflicted?
well, the issue that I was pointing to that brings about why a lot of black fathers weren't in the household stems from the welfare program. You couldn't have a man in the house if you wanted welfare at a certain point in time, even though the men were involved in the whole shebang up until they started offering welfare to the women, because it was told to them, oh well, if you got him in here, then that counts as income, and you can't get this, you can't get that. There ain't no need for you. Even though they know the people were struggling, they used the fact that the women, because that situation was pushed just to the women. It wasn't
Mhm.
pushed on families. It was pushed to the women alone, not knowing that they're gonna take that. Oh well, I need the help. We need the help, but I gotta kick my man out in order to get it.
Right.
And then it spawned off a whole scenario of, now you got absenteeism fathers who wanted to be a part of their children's life, but being that they had to fight with the women about a lot of shit when it came down to welfare, women's rights, and all kind of other shit that went into the pot, that just made it, well, fuck, if you saying you don't want me here because you want this, when we could make this situation work, make this situation work out in our advantage, where we don't need that government help. It's just that we both got to get out
Mm.
there and get it.
Most too well. Like you're right though. I'm gonna just say that I ain't gonna go that route. I ain't gonna do that. But I do want to give you the single father statistics too. That way we can have the whole, everything in front of us. Cause so we did the black fathers, we did the single mothers, which they didn't say whether if that was black, white, or whatever, none of that. And it's the single fathers.
Crime or have contact with a juvenile
Hold
justice
up, wait. Let me get it all the way from the beginning.
child has to
Yeah. Shout
interact
out
with a
Josiah.
biological father, the less likely they are to
What's
commit
him?
crime or have contact with the juvenile justice system. Okay, another way to say that is men and women who are
That's the what.
incarcerated, the population of the prisons mostly encompass fatherless homes. Now, here's something that no one else has mentioned, which I think is cool, and I don't really say this eloquently. If a man and wife raise a child, they're less likely to end up in jail, but they have the same statistical chance as children raised by just their father. So if we want to keep children, adults, out of prison, mother, father, or just father. Well, we don't want to hear just father, so let's try to keep the families intact. The more opportunity.
And this is a bony white bitch that loves black fathers. You know what I mean? And so, and I'm joking around with it, but I guarantee you, there is a big margin of the statistics why she's saying what she's saying, because it has to be written down. There has to be records. There has to be these
Right.
things to show the people how these programs and all this shit's supposed to be working, chap. So they
Right.
looking at that. They looking at when we just have the father here, this is what happens versus just the mother. So man, women, come on, y'all. Just look at it. Don't shut it down. Don't put your brick wall up. Don't go get your brick and mortar. Just listen to what the information is. And this is three different people from three different walks of life this man just showed
I,
you.
I got a
And
black.
they
I got
all
a black
agreeing to
friend.
the same thing and not understanding that it all is the same shit. You see what I'm saying? It's not all cut and dry, but just take the information. And that be my main thing on here. Y'all just take the information, them little spoons, man. Eat that, get that little cough syrup in, man, because that's what it is. And do what's best for you and your children, not just what's best for you or what you think is the best thing to do in that moment or the most egotistical thing, because we could talk about that too, chop, with that ego, you
That's
know.
true too. That's true too. When I see what Josiah saying about the crack era too, and I'm glad he brought that up because that is a big reason why that did hold us down a lot. But I'm gonna say that it still wasn't. I won't say it wasn't like
Before that, I'm gonna say that me.
65. I'm gonna say it
I'm gonna
wasn't
say
like
before crack.
65% of people, of black people, did crack. Like you
It
saying,
was that job shit, son. I'm telling
that
you, it was
job
before that.
shit is what that
It was the
job
it
shit.
was it was the job shit and that
Ooh,
union
that's
shit.
what
When them white boys came
man.
off them fucking boats with that dumb shit, and it was
That's
giving
what it
them
was.
all the
Cause we
accolades,
couldn't
and they
make
push
no
niggas out
money.
in
We
that
couldn't
fucking
make no money.
alcoholism, chop. I'm telling you, son, this shit been going on.
We couldn't make no
1920s,
money.
before these niggas even knew what crack was, bro. When heroin was in the goddamn doctor's office.
That's right.
Come on,
You see
man.
what I'm saying? Like this
Well,
shit been pushed
they
to
they
us
called
since
it
they've been changing
opium
our
back then.
identities. Yes, sir.
They called it
But
opium back
go ahead,
then.
P. I'm listening.
Well, no,
You
no,
know,
no,
you
because you're right.
which if you know where I'm going, walk with me then. Finish. Go
Right,
ahead, finish it
but
off
you
then.
know, a lot of people
No,
don't
That's the shit
wait,
I
like
wait.
like. I like
My
that
bad.
shit.
My
a lot of
bad.
people.
That boy Black Extra Soul says his mom cheated on his dad, so he had to deal.
Yeah, I've been trying to get you to read that one, man. You lame as hell. I did put that man up there. He been
Man.
because that's what he was saying when you was going with the father thing, and he was like, a lot of the children didn't even have good mamas neither. So I'm saying, shit does go the other way when I was talking about, you got to learn sometimes as a child. But yeah, that nigga, yeah, he killed that one too.
He killed that. That man's stupid, bro. Yeah, bro. But I'm saying this too, bro. We have to understand too, as men, that women having fathers mean a lot too. Cause we don't, as men, we was always taught to think we needed the father more. You know what I'm saying? Like, but bruh, them women, them children, they was kids, baby girls and shit at one point in time too. And they wanted to be children. You know what I'm saying? They won't have to grow up and be strong. Your daddy ain't here, so you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Type
Right,
shit. They ain't
and,
want to
and,
hear
and,
that
and
shit.
quite honestly, I don't feel like it's the women of today's fault that a lot of the men were as far as like their dad not being there, right? We can't really fault the women of today for that, but how I do say this, a lot of their mentality and mindset about the way they choose to do things, as far as when you're with a man now that's been in your life, that been with you through thick and thin. You got to start letting go of that control that you had prior to getting with the man you're with now, because yeah, you was a single mother, you had to do it on your own, you had to do this, you had to do that, you had to make sure this. Okay, but at the same time, now you have somebody that's there to walk with you hand in hand. And a lot of them ladies is putting up fights because the man is saying, the man that they chose to be with is telling them, hey, I don't think that's a good decision, we need to do this, and if this doesn't work, then we could do this, and then we could do this. And they just like, men try to keep things lined up to where if something fails, you always have a backup, right? Whereas a lot of the ladies that I knew and grew up watching become women were just one track with it.
Mm-hmm.
In that one track mindset, now that you got with somebody, you don't know how to give up that particular power that you had over the control of everything before you. And so when the man say, well, I don't think that's right, it becomes an argument. And it shouldn't even be an argument, because he's just voicing his opinion, saying that this is something that might not work, right? So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of that stems from them watching their single mothers go through that same thing. And a lot of people say it's a generational curse. It is, a lot of people sit up there and attribute that to uh slavery from back in the days. Like, a
It
lot of
is a
people believe.
generational curse because people, that's why they call it myths. That's why all these people, most of them that say something, they call it a myth because it's a myth. It's not a fact. You see what I'm saying? We've been pushing that shit for That's what a buck is blamed at, because I actually felt like, the whole generation of dads was changing with my ass, with my generation, but them niggas been there. You see what I'm saying?
Black
Like you
Cancer got
have
another one.
the
Got a question for you, Chuck.
whole generations thinking they got to be better than something else. What do you say? Hold on. Okay, if I could ask a question, how do we fix it? And what's the first change we make with the black families? All right. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you,
All
brother.
right. I would say one of the first steps to fixing it is actually having a conversation and getting understanding
That's what I was
through.
going to say.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I think that'll be the first thing. How that conversation is gonna go, it's not gonna be pretty because we know who we dealing with, and to expect it to be pretty, we'll be fucking crazy. So, I think that has to happen first because they are so split on it. It's a percentage of women that feel like, okay, we're gonna just keep trying to make more money to try to make up the gap for the daddy, and it's a percentage of women that's saying, okay, well, I'm gonna try to get a man and help. But the men feel like, they running into it's like it's a big fucking conundrum. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's easy. It's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be
Mm-hmm.
done uh in a short period of time. It's going to take a few years probably for that shit to get in order. But I think men have to be accountable too, you know what I'm saying, and not settle as much with certain shit or whatever. But if I
Stop worrying
had to
about that
say
dumb
something,
shit.
yeah, stop worrying about stupid shit and just really,
Swing it.
lock
Stop
in
worrying
and shit.
worrying about swinging your dick
Yeah,
and
like,
worrying about and tie a knot in that motherfucker.
yeah, like stop fucking having a sausage party. Like, you know what I'm
Before
saying?
before
Like,
you tie a knot in that motherfucker, I forgot to say before. My bad.
it is what it is. Like, we ain't, I'm not trying to just, it is what
Because I
go
was gonna
on.
start off with that conversation too, child. I was gonna start off like that too.
But
To be
like I'm
honest with
saying,
you. Go ahead.
like we in that scenario, we kind of like our worst enemy. Like even when you think about it, when if a black man already got kids before he get with a woman, and then they wind up with kids, or even if they don't wind up with kids, the shit still make it so hard for that man to be able to be a father to his other kids or his other kid and his current kids with the woman. You see what I'm saying? That's another battle right there. And most men that I've seen in a lot of situations give up, though. Like they really give up on that first child and just move on with their new family type shit. Or whatever.
Welcome, Shawty Red.
Now
Welcome,
look,
Stella.
Appreciate the comments the other day too, people.
We
look,
also have a
now
lot of single mothers that has to
That
make up for
has
the
to make
daddy's
it for
lie.
daddy live.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Like so,
DD504 was saying cause us women have to learn we don't have dicks and stop trying to be a damn man. And then yeah, Shawty Red came with
side
the
note,
mothers are trying to make
what
up
she
for it.
simply
So
said.
what you think about a lot of the women trying to, portray that man role because of the man not being there and them thinking that that's the best thing to do. What you think about that?
I think that I wouldn't. I mean, just me
Key,
as
you
a
could
man.
jump in whenever you're ready, brother.
I think that I would not try to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, or the things that a woman do. Now, don't get me wrong. If clothes needs to be washed, or food need to be made, or all that kind
Right.
of stuff. Yeah,
Because
you know what
statistically,
I'm
like you was just showing, the lady was saying that what you're saying right now, basically, that the the baby is getting taken care of
either way it go.
no better
the
by the daddy,
better by the daddy, like
the
he was
single parent.
raised by two people. He's basically he's basic, but when he's raised by the woman, it's all these other things, and it's like I think it's because of that feminine energy and that pressure that people don't understand. Like some things are just logical, but when you think with emotions,
Yeah,
a lot of times things don't go your way, and it's not always best for everybody or the child. And sometimes women in general, no disrespect, they don't want to understand that because they feel like they have to make up, like Shorty Reed is saying, like, for some of daddy's
make up
lies. But
exactly.
daddy line is daddy line. You know what I'm saying? It's not us line. It's not the baby line. It's these situations that y'all gotta go through as a couple if that's what y'all is. But if he
Right.
just a baby daddy, then it's about the
It's
kid. You know what I'm
like
saying?
trying,
And
yeah, man.
if you don't want the kid like he don't want the kid, y'all already know what to do with it. They
Right.
got baby shoots now. Shit.
And see, but see, I understand it, but see I see what Shorty Red saying, and
But
it's
that's the thing.
it's
You don't
but
have to play both roles. Just play the role of the mother.
but look, B,
Yes.
look. The reason is but what she's saying is true, and it's a lot of people that feel like that, and that's why we have this transgender situation that I'm about to bring up now, because that's now they gonna have the same rights that the women got. Now, women already have these statistics against them. Now they got men that's invading in on the women and trying to be women. So now what they do. Plus, we know with all those issues we just was already talking about. Now they got to figure out how to fit these men in with them. You see what I'm saying? But the problem is in the beginning, most women accept that gay shit. They accept it. And now them people taking y'all shit over. It's like
Exactly.
the choices, like Tamika said, it's all about choices. The choices that the women are making is part of the reason why we in a lot of predicaments we in. Like they say with the statistics, I'm not pointing nobody out because all you could do is the best job you could do. You understand? In
And
some
Black
women,
X, I wanna respond to that when you finish too, Chop. And check the back chat.
I
go
do
ahead, go
too.
ahead, do your thing. Go ahead. I was done really. I was just babbling, badgering.
No, no, I just because you really wasn't. You really had a point with the shit. It's like but
I just don't
he
want to
basically
sound like I don't want to sound like I'm just hammering like women. Y'all
right,
stupid.
right,
Like you know
right,
what I'm
right. I
saying? I
got you.
don't
No, I
want
got you.
yeah,
I
like I
got you,
don't
homie.
want
Check that private chat right quick, and
I
I'm about to hit Black at you right quick. I think I think we could easily fix our situation, like he said, if we allow women to ask black men questions. Okay, like you saying. Now see how nice he said that? That's because he don't want y'all to make it seem like he's saying, bitch, just ask me what you want. What do you want? You see how he Black Edge up? I know, I got you, Black Edge, I got you. I
I'm gonna
got you,
take my
though.
I'm gonna
But
take my
look, this is the problem, Black Edge. They don't want to ask a lot of them don't want to ask no questions, though. It ain't
no,
about
But
no
that
question. It's about doing what they say do. And when you
and
find out that
understanding
part of
what
the
they feel.
equation, then you got to look at the child and what's best for the child. Is that with you or is that with her?
here's the
And
other thing that
sometimes she might go ahead, go ahead.
I was about to say sometimes
No, you
even if
good.
they do ask us questions, they not accepting the answers that we give. You
Oh,
have to, if you're gonna ask a question, you have to be accepting of the answer, whether you like it or not. Because at the end of the day, if you can't figure it out and you asking a question on what should be done, then you have to accept that answer and move forward. You can't just sit up there and say, "Well, I don't like that. I'm gonna figure something else out." No, that's not the way it works. Because think about it, when men ask women a question, we asking a question based on what we know right now, what we think you know that might help the situation out. So we're gonna roll with what you say when we ask that question, and if it don't work, then we back to square one. We go back to the drawing board. We meet up at the table,
to
and we try to
actually
figure
find a
something out.
solution. That's all it comes to. Finding a solution, the yin and the yang. You gotta
But
pick
the
up the slack, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just having a conversation with my son about certain things, like with his sister. Like most of the times, you gotta let them be emotional. You gotta be the bigger
Yeah,
person. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like you
No, you
gotta,
got to be a man because we think
yes.
logically. We don't think emotionally, but they teaching these little boys to think that they have to express their self in that type of way, but you're never learning how to express yourself like a
Wait,
man
time out.
is.
Tamika said you don't have to accept the answer if the answer dumb. But what makes you right? You
I'm
right.
I'm
Don't
on mute.
listen. Don't listen to a dummy. A damn dummy or a damn fool. But how you know he a damn dummy or a damn fool if you never done nothing he asked you to do? You see what I'm saying? And really go with the move. Like how many women actually really just go with the move? Like, all right, this what we doing? Okay, I ain't gonna try to make more money than you. You ain't gotta make more money than me. Like we just gonna do this shit.
What's your worth, Black Edge? Black Edge
Some
said, should we
people
be? What he
that
said? Should he be choosing?
that's in their head.
He's right.
Exactly. What
Yeah, yeah, sure.
exactly. That's what they looking for. This fucking fairy tale up in there that only they know the answer to. And you driving me crazy trying to figure it out. I can't.
Man,
Like I
where does
don't
it
know
end?
what
It's the
the hell going on. All
goddamn
right, so look,
roller
I'm gonna say
coaster
this
from
so I
hell.
can hurry up and pass the mic. But no, oh wait, let me see what Black got to say. Talk to
Yeah,
me.
people, because we got to jump into these topics tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to have these fire topics lined up for y'all, too, definitely. But this is a great start of convo, bro, for real. Let me see.
So
Black Catcher, see. So Black Catcher, what you think you worth, dog? You think you worth something? Because whoever you pick, that's who you pick. They're coming in whatever they come in with. You coming in whatever you come in with.
we should
So
be understanding.
if you don't think you have to
That.
choose,
We should be
if
understanding. Not we ain't saying go get a UGG mug, you know what I'm saying? But just be understanding to the fact that that it's traumas as men that we've been around our partners, that we didn't seen our partners have
that's right.
traumas with not having their daddies and shit. So some of them women, especially if they don't have their daddy, they always, some of them be in those traumas and shit. Most of them that got daddies, most niggas don't even want to fuck with chicks that got daddies because they gonna be too, like nigga, I don't need you. I could go ask my daddy.
Yeah,
It
man.
is what it is.
And if you at a younger age, you at an adolescent age, man, you already know you ain't even really thinking with no emotion like that. You thinking old bird.
Exactly.
You old falcon, nigga. You trying to soar.
But the
You
what the
ain't even. So all the other stuff come into play once you start getting what? Responsibilities. You done got her pregnant or some shit like that.
It thing got
Oh,
real now. All
yeah.
that
See what
fucking
I'm saying? And that's when the gear's supposed to shift on your ragged ass.
right.
Your gear's supposed to shift. If them gears don't shift, get you some Earl or something. Check your gears, man. Check your gears, man, because it's not about you no more. It's about the child. So
So the last thing I'm gonna end my segment with is uh
Your
this
segment, you ain't
transgender.
even got to it yet.
I
Go ahead.
did. We've been talking about the war on women since I started talking.
Oh,
But this transgender student exposed her penis and spit on girls inside locker room, causing a brawl at Riverside High School.
okay, Riverside, motherfucker.
Thank you, Flavor Food, for the exclusive, because I did not know this happened. I can't play the sound, but I just want y'all to see how big dude is. You hear me? Y'all see dude, right? Punching the little girl. That's a her, because he identifies as a girl, as a female. This big ass linebacker is
behemoth.
is a female, is a her. And look at this little bitty girl. Look at the
Look,
now. What's
look at the
sad?
brother. Little brother about to come to the rescue.
No, 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 he not. No, he not. He about to do what a female do. He got his phone in his hand and he recording.
Oh,
That's
I
what he
see
doing.
that. I see
That's
that.
what he doing. Cause his daddy would have, if he'd have had a daddy, his daddy would
Daddy
have
would've
told him,
stole on that boy right quick.
"The fuck is wrong? You supposed to protect the women, nigga."
Know what the flip side of what y'all just said? In the times we living in, if that dude would have did that, they would have got mad at him and saying he was
Hey,
homophobic and
you
shit.
But
man,
guess
what?
what? But guess what?
Huh?
Yeah, you
Talk
right.
to me.
You
But
right.
guess what?
You right. That's
You
a good
can't.
point. That's a
But
good
look.
point.
But we also got to remember,
Dirty motherfuckers.
you got to stop the bullying. So beat the bully up. And that man, this person right here, that big behemoth is bullying this 100-pound fucking girl.
Now this
Yeah,
is
bro. I
also
feel you.
this
Stand on it.
this part of the reason why I feel like women feel like they gotta stick with each other versus with the men, because men will sit right there and not
But
help. Wait, watch the video. Keep watching. Keep watching. Just keep watching. Watch you help her. Oh, another girl. Another girl. So what the dude? Look at the dudes. They had to wait for security, like big security to come.
And he
You
went to
see that?
swinging for real this time.
He went to
Oh, Ron
swinging,
went to
man.
swinging for
Look around.
real.
You
Brown
can't even stay
went to
around.
swinging for real, man. Look how big this dude. Man, this nigga built like Dante Wilder, man.
Look at this dude, bro. Look, whopping. Ooh, that's fucked up, bro.
Man, he went to swinging for real, man. He like, fuck that. I'm just about to fight these hoes.
They don't want to let me. They don't want to let me,
Bruh,
bro.
you big Brown. You could have took that as a joke the whole time. Like, that's how big you were.
Son, the dude spits on these girls in the locker room. He exposes his penis to them, but he identifies as a woman. What kind of fucking shit is that?
Man, I saw a joke today. Can I tell y'all the joke when you just said that? Can I share this
Wait,
joke
run
with the
that
people?
shit.
Emmanuel Hudson, man. This man stupid. He in jail, right? He acting like he in jail. He at court, right? And he got some charges on him, y'all. I'm talking about serious charges. Give him life. Brown said, I can't go to jail though, Your Honor. Your Honor, give me shit. He said, yeah, you got 40 years to 100. He said, well, I can't do my time, Your Honor. He said, what you talking about? You can't do your time. What you talking about? I done already gave you your time, son. Oh, go bring him to the back. I identify as not guilty.
Facts. Big old fact.
wait. No, y'all. I'm glad you said that,
And
bro.
played it off, nigga. It was like he
I'm glad you
fucked every.
said
He
that.
like he fucked the judge up. Yeah, I identify as not guilty. He said, but you did it. He said, yeah, I know, but I identify as not guilty. Yes, sir.
Coming out as transgender and a woman of color. Delaware County Councilman Ryan Webb announced that he now identifies as an Indian American woman. Since that announcement, he's received some support, but a lot of backlash, many calling him childish, despicable, even calling for things like execution. In a statement Webb gave to ITMate, he says, quote, "It is unfortunate that I cannot simply be given the same space and respect to explore my identity that so many of those targeting me demand for themselves. It's possible I may change my mind down the road. The process of identity exploration is complex, and oftentimes at the end of our personal journey, we end right back where we started." Webb goes on to tell ITMate this is just his true, authentic self. Councilman,
Man, what the fuck going on, man? This man an ass.
Now
This
look,
man look. This man look like.
I'm trying to tell you. Where we
This man look
going?
like
Well,
the
how
boy.
far
This
is we
nigga look
gonna
like Hank from King of the Hill.
How far is we gonna go, bro?
And that motherfucker
listen.
said he's an Indian woman, but why he had to put Indian in front of that motherfucker too? That's
Now
who gave the cake,
Come
put
on,
notice.
the
man.
icing
How
on the
far we
cake.
going, bro? How far is we
Holy
gonna
smokes!
go, bro?
Now see the thing we gotta look at is this too. If he's receiving backlash, where do y'all think the backlash is really coming from?
That's a good question. You could tell me that one because I'm trying to see where you going with this.
All right. The backlash is coming from, hold on, let me pull it up for you so because it's gonna play the same thing Chop just played, but they actually gonna have the people who had the issue. So give me 1 second.
That's really my topic, though, y'all. Like,
Yeah, because I'm about to see you up next too. Anyway,
yeah.
So this
so we can
because him playing that led right into
roll
my
it over.
topic. So this the same thing, but just peep it out, y'all. And notice I left it on the comment so we could look at one of the comments. So I want y'all to pay attention to this.
And is identifying as a lesbian woman of color, and people are upset about it.
Councilperson Ryan Webb announced publicly on social media that he now identifies as a lesbian woman of color. If he were serious, I'd sing his praises. But instead, I know better.
In none of my jobs in the last 21 years, and that is many, many jobs, would I have been permitted to mock and disrespect my customers.
What community she belong to?
You could wait. I could send you the link. I could send you the link.
Wait. Do
Black
y'all see it on?
I could send you the link if y'all don't mind.
Y'all see it on the screen?
I can send you that motherfucker if you won't get on.
Y'all see it? What community she belong to?
Who? The gay woman?
The person right here on the screen.
The stud?
This person right here.
Nigga see the stud?
Yeah, Black Cat, we can have you up here, bro. We kind of pressed for time today, so
this person who doesn't appear to be anything older than 22 years old is saying in all of her 21 years of many different jobs that has a person been allowed to disrespect the customer. So are you saying that the LGBTQ is paying for their agendas to be pushed? The way that they're being pushed?
Money.
I definitely think so.
Okay, let's carry on. Watch this.
And if that were true, we would all be proud of you, and no one would be denying your right to do such things and to identify by your heritage. But your open mockery of these communities is insane. In order
why she look like a Dyke Einstein?
That was a transgender boy.
That's like Clarissa. That explains it all.
Okay, here go another one.
To demand for the resignation of Ryan Webb. The posts Mr. Webb made on April 12th were offensive on many levels.
After hearing these complaints, Ryan Webb responded.
I'm being dead serious. You don't get to question me. You do not get to require proof from me. You will probably move it to help establish these rules and set the bar.
Touche, Councilman.
Huh? Wait. The same people who set the rules, the standards, and all of that fought for the equality is the same people who telling this man he cannot identify as a lesbian
Same people.
woman
Ain't
of
that a
color.
bit?
Now, why do we have, like he said, you don't get to require proof of me. If you can identify as a man and a man can identify as a woman, you want to go by the pronoun of she, him, they, them, ipso facto. That's what you choose, right? And you want people to respect it, but at the same time, people in the same community that he is now expressing his desire to be a part of is being hypocritical in the oath they took to stand up and fight for the rights of anybody who want to be a part of the community. Ain't that a bitch?
Son, them people is fucking lying, bruh.
I would tell them to kiss my dick, but they might like it.
Bruh, they full of shit. You know what? They might have a dick. You know,
Black Asher said he shitting on him.
Bruh. Yeah,
contradictions.
Bruh, I'm just saying, like, what you gonna say? Fuck,
What that shit I be using, y'all? You a zombie on the bus. You is a walking contradiction, man. You don't make no damn sense. You a starburst.
You ain't about
You
to
want to
tell
be
me
solid, but you juicy.
stupid ass. You want to be the yellow pack and you the red pack.
You's a walking contradiction, man. If y'all remember the old Starburst commercials, they used to do nothing but contradictions on that bit.
But again, why are so many people? And trust me, this isn't the
Son,
Ryan Webb doing. Hold on. Ryan Webb doing this isn't the first person that's done did this, and they done had a problem with it though.
Mental illness is real, bro, and I keep trying to say that, but people do not want to admit that. That shit is real, bro.
I'm gonna tell you know why though, chap. Do you ever thought about why did nobody's they look? But you notice it's getting popular. It's getting popular because of the youngsters now.
Same reason they killed that stud lady in wherever that was when she went in that school. They shot her ass dead because they ain't won't do no tests on her. But what her parents said, her parents said she was in the fucking hospital and she was on meds. Something was mentally wrong with this motherfucker.
But let me ask you something though. People if you got a mental problem, that mean you don't know how to make money?
Nope.
No, that don't mean that.
So follow me on that path then.
No, they don't.
And how many billionaires and millionaires do you think have mental fucking problems too? That's doing this fucked up shit.
Of them,
oh, okay. That's why then. See?
Yeah.
That's why. Because these youngsters is coming up and understanding what it is now because you have this information highway now, Chuck. See, so you hear about it more as the youngsters, but you didn't hear this shit about no goddamn thing. Wasn't nothing wrong with you. These motherfuckers was smoking cigarettes in the hospital.
Bruh, they used to be doing all kinds of shit.
You feel me? So it's like when it comes down to money, if I can't make money off it, chap, I ain't talking about that shit. And this because the US is a corporation, and I keep saying that for a reason, because I want people to understand that. This is on the land of America, but this is the US of A. Of A. That's why it's of A. Because it's not A, it's of A. See? So people got to start thinking about that. And I ain't talking to my parents, I'm talking to the people now. That's the part that y'all got to put in the factor when y'all ask the type of questions that y'all throwing. Look for the money too, y'all. Follow the money, y'all.
Hey.
Look for who's spending what, and it's gonna help y'all out with a lot of these puzzle pieces.
Hey, bro, we've been saying that follow the money bit for what, a year now, and it's still not sinking in.
Because that's all it's really about.
We've been saying follow the money for a long fucking time, and nobody putting the puzzle pieces together.
You ain't gonna do something for nothing.
Wait, hold on. I think I got something else that go along
Not
with
gonna
that.
do
Right
it.
quick. Hold on. Let me see. Something I had somewhere. Hold on. What is shit?
Yeah, shout out to the people in the building, man. Appreciate y'all coming through and rocking
Some
with
of
us,
them
man, for a
does still
whole
have their
full
feelings.
hour. You know
That's
what I'm
what I'm
saying? Y'all
saying.
been in here.
Why? If you don't, I don't understand that, bro. I don't understand it. Why play with it? Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play. Why the fuck is they playing with
Shorty
it?
Red, look at Shorty Red seat, y'all.
That's what I'm saying. They playing with it. If you won't be a girl, go all the way through.
Go ahead and jump. What your boy told him. You won't kill yourself, don't you?
You smoke crack, don't you?
That's how they gotta be in the hospital with their ass. They gotta have Morgan Freeman in the hospital going Joe Clark on their motherfucking ass. You want that pussy, don't you? Don't you want that pussy? Well, cut it off. Cut it off.
Cut it off, nigga. Fuck, get you a split.
Don't get them titties.
Shit. You already got the titties and shit.
See, don't play around with it. Do it expeditiously.
Mr. Sam's.
Mr. Sam's. I know you won't be Mr. Sam's.
Hold on.
Don't do it.
Where that shit at?
That nigga said, do it expeditiously. Man.
Wait, I got it on here somewhere, but I gotta find it right quick, y'all.
It's gonna take women to stop that shit, bro. I think that's the answer to that, bro. Because they was the answer to giving them liberation. So it would be the answer to them, you know. And then when they try to beef and beat y'all up and shit, then that's when the men gonna come, because it's gonna be men on that side. Now I know these women got guns and shit too. Now y'all transgender compare to fucking women if y'all want to, trying to beat them up and shit. They gonna shoot your ass. Or
What they be saying? Chop period, pool. I pop your face. Period, pool. I put one right in your candy ass. Right where that Brian.
What they be saying, Didi, and is, bitch, and is.
Smoke. How, fucker? What's wrong with you?
Shoot the fuck out your stupid ass. Keep playing. Go play at the fucking wherever you want to.
Mm-hmm. All that extra shit, yeah, man.
That crazy ass shit.
That's why they don't want y'all to carry big purses. I know.
Oh man, I can't find it.
Shit. I don't want to hear that shit. We can see Ed is gonna shoot the fuck out of them, man.
It was basically a video I found that says Kamala Harris had offered.
No, Black Andrew, we can't. Don't ball up like a crawfish now, nigga.
Could we
It's
just
too late.
Some of these issues? No, we can't, because they throw it in our face. If they would just, Governor Monster said this, bro. For people that don't know who Governor Monster is, but that's the hut, the king of the hut. That nigga said this.
That's some shit. That's some silly shit, y'all. Monster the Entertainer. You know if y'all don't know, if y'all not from here, that's what we talking about.
You hear me? But Monster said it like this: if he really become governor, he gonna put all the gay, bisexual, all them people in one spot and keep them away from the people of God. That's what he said, bro. Straight like that.
Man, that's a good message. But coming out
monster mouth, no, but coming off that lip.
I see this nigga wear a referee.
Coming off that lip. That nigga had a baby uniform on. That man got the wettest bottom lip in the world. I swear to God.
What
that bottom wet.
I see this man do some moves that don't sound like or don't look like he was a child of God. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, bro. Like I didn't see him do some crazy shit, bro. But I'm just saying, I'm not saying that
The
all
message is beautiful though. The
they
message
could
is beautiful.
have one state, just like Dwayne Wade moved to a certain state because Florida was one of them states where you couldn't do all that shit. So he moved his family so his son,
That's what's up.
could be gay.
Because our people impressionable though. You gotta think about it like that. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. We impressionable. Like we look at what's representing us too, as well as what they saying.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
gotta be
another thing
you
that's
gotta
crazy.
we tight like that, bro, as people. Like we tight. We gotta have the food pack. That's why Obama won. That's why this slick ass got. You know what I'm saying?
Them dudes still
That nigga had to.
them daddies still being their son's life when they wind up being gay, bro. Real shit. And no, bro,
He's sitting out the hut.
I really don't think we can.
That's still good.
Now look, back to what Black Extra said. Man, what is that on the screen?
Ain't that Monster, huh? No, that ain't Monster. My bad. I thought that
you
was
got somebody, you got people on here. Let me find out too.
I went and looked his ass up.
That ain't Monster, nigga.
I know. I see that now.
All right, P Dot, you be on who that man is, P Dot.
Fuck, I thought that was Monster. Fuck.
Well,
what the nigga
we got a
sister
blood
name?
talk.
Man, what Battle Cat name was? Anybody remember
We have a mystery man.
Bruh.
What Monster sister name was?
I don't mean a blind eye. I mean
That nigga Chop stupid, bro. You is retarded, man.
and keep on moving. We do that, but they keep showing it to them. They trying to force my children. They taking Black history out, and they telling my children that they got book. I didn't want to go that far because we time restricted, but they got fucking kids that are stepping up now and going to these city council meetings and saying that they feel uncomfortable because now they gotta read a book. The dude with the reading a book, they was talking about there was two dudes. You know, like I'm like, God
No, go ahead, Chop.
like these niggas was they were talking about taking off their clothes and finding a rubber so they could have sex. Two dudes in a book that this little boy found in the school fucking library. That's why we can't look a blind eye to the
You
shit.
can know it, because even when you blind, they rubbing up against you, dog.
I can't watch a series with
You hear me, Black? Black, they rubbing up. Listen, Black, they rubbing up against you, dog. Even a blind, they no blind eye, dog. Listen to me, bro. They infiltrating your home, your household. It's in your everyday life now. So if you're not that, that's cool. But some people are insightful, right? They look at stuff from a other point of view and what it interferes with it, what it interrupts around them. Some people have other people that they look out for that looks at that type of stuff, what they're watching, what they're doing, what's going on, because they're not trying to be nosy. It's just that they care for them and they're trying to see what's going on, and they don't want people to be influenced by something, knowing that they're impressionable, dog. See, because you have a lot of people that's impressionable, bro. So when they know this and when they sell this shit at the market of the media, trust me, they know what they're doing, homie. Remember, it's in the food. All the estrogen, dog, that they feed you, right? Even the plastics that they put the foods in if you do that. I'm not saying that you do, but I'm just saying this is for the average person, bro. This is fed to us, bro. This is infiltration at this point.
I seen the dude say one time they was putting it in a weed. I'm like, God damn. Fuck. They'd have a whole bunch of punks out here if it was in the weed. But
weed already have that in it anyway. You see what I'm saying? Weed already have that testosterone killer in it anyway. That's why it calms you down so you know the way it does. You see what I'm saying? And that's what's been pumped to us too as well. If you don't do this in the consensual way or the way you're supposed to, you know, do it, then people can get influenced if they have what they call it, chemical imbalances. See, some people are born with chemical imbalances because their mother's diets were fucked up to do what? Have more testosterone for the girl or have more estrogen for the boy. You see? Because the woman body holds both. You ever seen a woman with a mustache, nigga?
Hell yeah, a lot
And
of
if
them.
you say no, you're
Mustache,
lying. Black
full
at you, you're lying ass nigga.
mustache and
Your
beard
mom
having
ever
motherfuckers.
saw your string of hair on your mama chin or something, nigga? Yeah. Cause they the ones carry the babies around. This is what makes them beautiful. This is what makes them special. You know, if they don't want to look at it, from that perspective. But we have to put all these things in the factors around when we just try to ignore it. Because that's basically what you're saying. It's like, can we just move on from it, and can we just not think about it or just let them be? We've been trying to let them be. Rainbows and shit coming this way, right? It's raining men. Remember the song? It's raining men. Why they gotta rain men? Why men can't just be over there? See? It's fed to you, dog. It's pushed to you, right? You just gotta be, wise enough to peep out what it really is. Whatever you don't pay attention to, that's what it's gonna
Gotta
be.
live in a bubble. But what you got, Pete?
Yeah.
You almost finished with your segment, or you got some more information?
But always love your point of view, Black. That's real shit.
I had something, but that you see,
You can't find it.
Nah, I mean, we pretty much covered it from the first video you showed and the video I showed, because I just wanted to point out that there's a big hypocrisy going on within the LGBTQ community about when people put your own shit back in your face, right? You can't say one thing, and then when other people start following your lead on what you're saying, now you're saying, oh, you can't do that. That's like what your boy name is, asking them, the EMT, about if he go out on a medical call,
Exactly.
and the man saying he pregnant, you clearly see that it's a man, and the man say, I'm in labor. Are you gonna treat him for a pregnant man or a pregnant person that's in labor, or are you gonna treat that person for whatever the particular illness is? And the dude couldn't even answer, because by right you have to treat that person for the ailment that's before you. You can't go above and beyond, regardless of the fact that say, hey, I know you say you're pregnant and all, but you got a bullet wound in your fucking gut. You see what I'm saying? Now, you can only do one or the other. But don't sit up here and be a hypocrite behind the shit, and people doing the same thing that you say you don't want nobody questioning you, fine. But you don't have the right to question them neither. You see what I'm saying?
I got you, Black. I ain't gotta fight you to prove my point. Believe that. They gotta be willing to listen just as well as us. But
that's the problem.
I just want to answer him right quick with that one though.
But no, look, highlighting what he's saying, they don't want to listen, bro. Just like you can routinely ask a person from the LGBTQ, especially one of them transgender men, what is a woman?
He go rich say. That nigga rich too.
Let me put the beat on, man.
So we gotta keep things into perspective, Black Hatcher. So it's not that we trying to tell them how to live their life or whatever, but just remember, at the same time, while y'all doing y'all, remember when people do y'all shit right back at y'all can't get mad. That's all.
Boundaries, standards.
Like I said, that's why I said in the beginning when we said
in the sand.
Finding a solution. The solution is not gonna come without rebuttal.
Their participation.
You know what I'm saying? And
they need to participate. They can't just say, "You gotta let us do this, fucker. You gotta let us do this, fucker." No, you gotta let us do this, fucker. You can't walk around like that, bro. It's not. It's never gonna work.
We gonna do what we supposed to do. I mean, what we gotta do collectively.
Black people couldn't do it. So-called. So they can't.
We gonna do what makes sense. We're not just gonna do something because you won't do it or because I won't do it. No, we're gonna do what makes sense.
Facts.
That's what we're supposed to be doing. Not they feel like this, so based off of emotion. No, we're not talking about that. Because based off emotion, your boy feel like he a fucking what you call that shit? That nigga said he an Indian lesbian.
That nigga say an Indian woman. She's an Indian woman. That boy,
And his
that boy
fucking
built like Peter Griffin with a motherfucking hang heel high top. This nigga ill.
yeah, bro.
That shit crazy, man.
But that was my segment, y'all. I'm glad y'all had such great input and insight. I pass the mic.
Hey, man,
Oh,
people
that's
that
what's up, though. What's up, though? Cause hey man, I'm gonna keep this goddamn psycho engine going then shit. Cause I got some crazy shit lined up for the people right quick too, fellas. I mean, man, this motherfucker ain't gay, but y'all know my shit though. Children and drugs. Y'all already know. Children and drugs. Let me hit y'all off. Here we go.
Fox 23 is staying on top of breaking news. The search for these two missing girls is over. Ivy Webster and Brittany Brewer. This comes after Okmulgee County deputies found 7 bodies on the property of a convicted rapist. I'm Shay Rossi.
And I'm Sarah Whaley. Thanks so much for counting on us tonight at 6. We start our breaking news coverage with Fox 23's Abigail Dye. She's live on the scene just east of Henrietta. Abigail, I know a lot developing out there. What do we know so far?
Well, Sarah, this is just, I mean, it's tragic news, and this is a tragic scene. Everything is so heavy here. Now, I'm on this property where the sheriff says they found those 7 bodies. This is just off of Holly Road, and that's east of 75 in Henrietta. I'll show you the property here behind me. There's quite a bit of land here, a lot of open land, and then a house. Now, the sheriff does say that Jesse McFadden, a convicted rapist, lives on this property with his wife, Holly McFadden, and their 3 children. Now, those 2 missing teens were known to last be seen with the McFaddens. They actually came to this property for a sleepover, and we have been told by the mother of one of those missing teens that she is one of the bodies that was found here on this property, and that there were 5 children and 2 adults found here. Now, McFadden was convicted of rape in 2002. He got out of prison in 2020, but allegedly while he was in prison, he was charged with child pornography charges, and he was supposed to stand trial today for that case, but he never made it to the courthouse. Now, the Okmulgee County Sheriff Eddie Rice says he can't give positive IDs on these bodies or a lot more information at this time, but they're continuing to investigate.
We're still conducting an investigation. We're still following up the leads, still doing everything that we can just in case there's something that is left open. We don't want to miss anything, so everybody's still actively going. I want to thank the Violent Crime Task Force, the DA's office, Sheriff's Department, Henrietta PD, Okmulgee PD, OSBI, and all the other entities that come out here and assisting with this. So again, it's a tragic day in Okmulgee County again, and we just ask that you pray for the families.
Tragic. I think that word is sticking with all of us right now. I mean, even as my photographer and I were driving down here, we were hoping that this wouldn't be the update that we had to bring you. But it is, and our hearts are certainly with the families. Obviously, there are a lot of questions left, and that's why we have multiple crews out here. We're going to stay right here on scene and continue to try to get you those answers. Live covering News That Matters, I'm Abigail Dye, Fox 23 News.
We have been staying in touch with the mother of one of the missing girls. Cannot
So far, it's like she said, a lot of questions, fellas. I'm pretty sure y'all have some so far. I got some updates, but I want to get y'all questions before I give y'all the updates. If y'all did hear about the story, y'all can tell me.
So I heard
what y'all got.
I heard about the story, and I'm not understanding. Even if their daughters were friends with the children who lived at that household, why would you allow your child to go to that house knowing that that man was convicted of
Child
whatever?
pornography.
Well, what's crazy is he went to jail in 2002 for what?
Who is well? Let me do this then. Since y'all went there with that one. Who is Jesse McFadden? Right. Jesse McFadden is a convicted rapist who has scheduled to appear in court on new charges on the day that the bodies were found. McFadden was convicted in '03, y'all, for first degree rape. Excuse me. And served nearly 16 years before being released in 2020. On Monday, he was due to appear in court for the start of his jury trial on the charges of the soliciting the sexual conduct with a minor and possession of child pornography. The charges were filed back in 2017 when he was still in prison for his rape conviction. Tut, tut.
Damn.
Talk to me.
So even while serving
Where you at, Black
time
Hatchet?
so even while serving prison time for first degree rape,
Where y'all at, ladies? We on them kids now.
they found more evidence to bring before the court on a new trial for child pornography. So who was hiding the evidence for him?
How he out? How he got out?
Mm.
Why did he even get a bond? That's what I want to know.
I want to know. I'm still
Come on,
trying
Flavor Fool. See what I'm saying? Look at that.
I want to know why them fucking children was at his house knowing that he was convicted for fucking rape.
Why the fuck?
Hey, come on. That's what I want to hear. All the questions. I know there's a lot of questions. Ooh. And this is farmland we talking about too, fellas. We talking about this ain't no city.
Texas.
It's Fairville. It's Oklahoma Fairville. It's out there. It's acres in a road. Man.
Lots and lots of places to hide a body out there, boy.
I bet you they do. He was on a road. He had 7.
Ooh,
well, I mean 6. I mean 6. McFadden did commit suicide. People, I'm just gonna throw that Easter egg out there.
Damn,
he did commit suicide.
They
Yeah.
was gonna throw the book at him this time. He ain't had no choice. He was gonna die in jail any fucking way.
Yeah, he was gonna get fucked. They were gonna fuck him in jail.
Man, that's fucked up, son.
They was gonna tear his ass to shreds in that motherfucker. They were gonna pitchfork him.
You have to be going through in your head and see they don't understand. That's where
Y'all want me to see the charge again?
Damn, that's crazy.
The charge. Remember the charge. Now remember the charge. The charge.
First degree rape. He was serving prison time on that one, and then the child pornography charge.
First degree rape, y'all. In 03, y'all.
In 03, this man was raping.
He served nearly 16 years in the penitentiary. And y'all, guess what? He learned shit.
Damn. So putting people in jail on work.
What you say about mental illness earlier, chap?
That's it.
Oh, that's it.
Been in the motherfucking
Shabba-daboo, bang, man. I'm telling you, but I know that be.
They had him in the fucking facility.
Huh? When it makes sense, it just fucking makes sense. Ain't nobody got time to make up nothing, bro.
He should have been in the facility.
This is what we do.
There's no way.
This is what we do. Come on, man. Stop playing. Look at this shit.
Who let him
First degree rape. Serves nearly 16 years, y'all. Look. And on Monday was due to appear in court. Monday just passed, y'all. He was due to court that Monday. Before they found the fucking bodies. The trial charges soliciting for the sexual conduct of a minor. So he got out and went dipping right back to it. Somebody else done pressed charges on his ass when he got out. Soon as he got out, y'all, the charges went right back on him. Guess what they did, y'all? They bonded him out. They let him bond. Oh. Huh?
Oh,
how you get a bond?
Shit. Hold on.
Is they raising serial? Come on, Rich.
Look,
Freddy Krueger like a motherfucker, man. All he didn't do was burn the house down,
Guess what?
Yeah.
I just thought about it, bro. The purge law. That's how he got the fucking bond, man.
That big.
That's how he got that bond. The purge law.
What that
Remember,
mean?
you not gonna sit in jail. You gonna go before the magistrate. They're gonna set a bond, and you gonna go home. That's how he got home. The fucking purge law. Remember, they said that was supposed to take effect this year. January 1st, 2023, the purge law took effect. So
But he
anytime
went to
somebody
jail.
he went to jail in 02 or 03. He got out in 17. All that time don't went past 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Here 2023, you got to get ready to go to court because somebody had child pornography charges on you. You gonna go pay that. They're gonna arrest you, take you to jail. You gonna see the judge. They're gonna set a bond. You gonna post your bond, and you go home.
Why did they set a bond?
Now that is beyond me because of the purge law. See, the purge law is saying that the jails is overcrowded.
No, the purge law give you that right. I get that part of it, but I'm saying the judge also has the last say so of if he going to do that. Is what I'm saying. They didn't hinder his rights, or he didn't. I ain't saying he got over on anything. I'm saying that why did he agree to give him a bond?
Now that
Everybody got. You see what I'm saying? Why did he go along with that, knowing that he did so much of a long of a stretch? Let's put it like this, Pete. You murdered somebody. First charge, first murder, whatever. They gave you 12, 15 years, forever what the situation was, but you only served like 9, right? You come out, you murder somebody else. You go before the magistrate, right? Again, right? They supposed to set you a bond, or they supposed to see if you get a bond or not, if they deny your bond or not. That's what I'm saying. You feel me?
Because I'm about to research.
Yeah, because listen, they could deny your bond, though. I didn't see it done. They could, yes, the judge can deny your bond. That's what. Come on, think about it.
You're right.
Come
I'm
on.
reading it. I just read it. It said the law
They went along with
eliminates cash bail as a standard, but the judge can still detain someone depending on the criminal charges, or if they think the person poses a danger to the community or may flee.
This nigga just did 16 years for fucking with a little girl, raped her. Do you think he's a danger to the community?
Yeah, danger to his fucking self.
And the community.
That's all I'm saying, Pete. That's all I'm saying, player. I ain't trying to I ain't trying to bullshit you.
Yeah, dog,
I'm just saying.
Right. You right. And what state that was in?
Oklahoma. You know they big slinging out there. That's where all the dope came from. When I told y'all the story about grandma and them, that was in Oklahoma. Huh?
They doing some shit in Oklahoma.
They say Oklahoma. What you mean? That been wide open, yo. Shit.
It's going down in the OK town, huh, bro?
Man, when they found the bodies on the property, y'all. You know, just to go into further little details with it, I'm gonna play the other. I'm gonna play the other videos, y'all. We're gonna get into this shit, bro. You know, that's because I just wanted my fellas to get their questions out first, because you know a lot of this shit is gonna get answered on the spot, because this nigga here, he already asked himself out, so they already found out what they could find out about whatever they could, you know, get from it. So I don't know which one is which, so y'all bear with me.
Missing since Sunday are believed to be among the 5 juveniles who were found here. I did speak with one of the teen's mothers before the news conference, and she told me that police had already notified her that her daughter Ivy, her daughter's friend Brittany, and the McFadden family were all dead. These are pictures of 14-year-old Ivy Webster and 16-year-old Brittany Brewer, 2 friends who left on Saturday morning to go out with another friend, Tiffany, who is the stepdaughter of Jesse McFadden. When the parents of the teens hadn't heard from them since Sunday morning, they called law enforcement. Ivy told her mother she was spending the night with her friends, Brewer and Tiffany, at McFadden's house, and that the friends were planning to go to McFadden's ranch in McAllister. But the Okmulgee County Sheriff said they never arrived.
Webster received a text from Ivy on Sunday morning, but she says she isn't sure now that text came from her daughter. Okmulgee County Sheriff Eddie Rice says the teen's cell phones did not ping to towers. Earlier today, McFadden's car turned up parked across the street from this property. And around 3:45, Webster's mother told me she got the news that McFadden had reportedly killed Ivy, Brittany, his 3 children, his wife, and himself. Sheriff Eddie Rice did not confirm that, but he said the 7 bodies were found here and the search for the missing teens is over.
We Snapchatted that night because that's what me and her do.
Now y'all see how you got around them, sir? Y'all heard it? I'll play it again.
All right, you gotta play it again. When they first broke this,
Did y'all see how he got around them, sir? Now y'all see when y'all was asking some of those questions earlier.
That's crazy.
The plan was to set up for him to bring them somewhere. They never arrived. So he went there where he went there. Soon as he went pick them up. He already had it on his mind, y'all.
Big time. Now look, here's the crazy thing. When they first broke this story, they made it seem like the dude got arrested and 7 bodies was including the 2 girls, that the 7 bodies that they found on the ground was prior victims, not the family and himself and the 2 girls. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was
Right.
more. It was more than just those babies, bro.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So now here we hearing that, including the 2 girls, the wife, his 3 children, and himself. That's something not adding up, because like I said, when the story first broke, they was like, "Oh, he got caught with 7 bodies buried on the grounds of his house, and 2 of which was the girls that just was reported missing."
All
You
right,
see what I'm saying?
all right,
That
let
shit
me all right, let me go back a little bit, fellas. Not for y'all, but some of the people. Let me go back. All right. He is actually the stepfather of the girl's mother. So he's been with the mother. He was there. He has a farm and everything. So he got a little something with him. So that's how they connected with the girls. These people are neighbors, but the neighboring is not like the neighbor like you live in a city. If you live in a city, if you live in the country, you know what I'm talking about. It's one road and
miles
it's a
apart.
house and then acres. House, acres. So it's far. Everything is stretched out. You got to go down the road. So if you got a little partner that stay down the road, that's really down the road. Like that's far as hell. So if you're gonna go, you might have to spend a night, or this type of stuff go on. Now, like my dudes was saying earlier, him being even convicted of this stuff, I don't know how that was going on. But if y'all really paid attention to the people, y'all saw how they looked and saw how they carried themselves, y'all could pretty much see the type of neighborhood that actually is. And this the type of shit that go on in these people areas. So when you look at it, everybody felt comfortable with what was going on. They let this type of behavior go on. Why? Because they believe in keeping their stuff to themselves, That's their little neighborhood pedophile and shit, Oh, that's old Stan. He had that he had that little case with that little girl, but that little girl was out here doing that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? And they make excuses for these people while they live in their neighborhood. And they let this shit go on. So that's how he actually got around them and was so comfortable with him even dropping them fucking little girls off, because the mamas in them ain't shit.
Oh, he was pulling what the boy name? David Koresh type shit.
Man, them niggas was partners and everything with that bitch ass nigga.
They cool with him, so they know
they
his
daddies
history.
and everything. Ain't no what them girls had daddies too, y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yo,
crazy.
y'all was cool with that motherfucker.
Unbelievable.
That sound like they was
Unfucking
cool.
believable, dog.
That
Come on, man.
everybody pick somebody and go rape them and
So this,
come back and let me know how it turned out.
What?
That's what that shit sounded like.
God damn.
That's what that shit sounded like. Think
It
about it.
ain't sound right when you
If
say it.
everybody
I
no,
wouldn't fucking
listen, if
believe it.
everybody in the community was cool with that shit, that's what that sound like in my mind. You go pick somebody, I'll go rape them, come back, let me know how the shit turned out.
Man, that shit crazy.
That's exactly the whole
But the thing
situation in
is,
a nutshell.
but see, like Silent saying, that shit goes on in people's families, bro, too. The uncle or the fucking grandpa or the third cousin or whoever, you know what I'm saying? Be known for touching the fucking children. And y'all just, don't say nothing till he fucking touch one of the children. Fuck, God forgive me for laughing, but shit, that's what they do, bro.
But that
Like,
cycle gotta end though, just like we were talking about with the cycle with the shit in my topic with the not your topic in my topic, your topic with the war on women. The cycle gotta end somewhere and people gotta start talking about it because at the end of the day, if you don't put the stuff that you ashamed of or embarrassed about to the forefront, how can you get the situation under control?
you can't. That's
You
why I
it,
say it will start with a conversation, bro. If you can't sit there and have a conversation, it's not gonna never fix nothing, bro. There's nowhere in the world, especially men, if you protect us, like why the fuck would you, son? When the thing come in the mail, the sexual predator thing. Like I feel sorry for the people that be on them things, cause you're a target in my
yeah,
eyes, straight up.
yeah.
When I
You a big
fucking
old
see
talk.
you, boy, I'm on your ass. Fuck that. I'm not
Don't
letting you pass without me staying there the whole time. I'm not doing none of that.
don't man, you get to the point where you be looking at them motherfuckers like don't even come this way.
Exactly. Don't pass up
Don't
this
come,
street.
don't even turn the corner. Keep straight. Go where the fuck you go. Don't
Yeah,
even come
man.
here.
Like I'm not,
Cause
but that
my instant thought is always gonna be, I need to bust this nigga ass right now just to make sure he don't do nothing around here. You know what I'm
shit. Now,
saying?
if you ain't gonna bust his ass, at least you just got him, like
I'm back.
especially if
Sorry
you
about that,
got
fellas.
daughters and a girl and all that, man. You got to make sure they straight.
Put up a big old poster board around that motherfucker, letting them know, hey, look, you see this motherfucker here? Shoo him off the block. Don't let him come around here. You sent this little thing in the mail, I'm gonna go blow that bitch up at Kinko's and post it right on the fucking
Then
corner
it
on
be
both
sick. Like
ends.
if you read the little ones, like the one that was around my house, the dude,
They tell you
this
what they
nigga
was
touched
doing.
one of his. It was incest. This nigga touched one of his damn sisters or his cousins or something. I'm like, man, yeah, bro. That shit sick, bro. And they sweep that shit under the rug, knowing that Uncle Pete touching kids or fucking auntie whoever. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, Flavor Foods. Thank you. That shit
Shit.
do happen with women too. And she right. It don't and Flavor Foods is right. It don't get talked about as much.
It damn sure don't get talked about as much because
Matter of
they,
fact, I
they
ain't never
saying
seen one
that
for a
they
woman.
saying they'll say that's just like when the Booster shit came out when Booster had the stripper on his son and he was a little bitty kid. He wasn't old enough to have that grown ass woman ass in his lap. But he did. So they had people that was, on the fence about it. Some people were saying, it's fire, and some people were saying, you know, that's fucking rape and all that shit. But it's gonna get looked over because it's a woman doing it to a little boy.
Britney's father is blaming
And that shit be sometimes just as detrimental to a boy as it is to a girl
one of
too.
the victim's father is blaming the justice system, y'all. What y'all think about that?
They was blaming the justice system.
Brittany.
I definitely agree to that because after the 16 years, if something happened, he had to go back to jail to where he had to go to court. Y'all should have had him in some type of mental fucking something. Straight up.
Did they keep who he was?
Like you see, don't put that on Uncle Pete.
Yeah.
No, I can't hear you, son. You sound like you in
A fish tank.
a fish tank. That nigga said a fish tank.
Yeah, he's probably got a flip flop, man. Hold on, y'all go ahead.
There you go. Yeah, it's a little better.
What do y'all think about the daddy
Dude.
saying that? What y'all
Yeah,
think about the
it's
daddy?
doing it again, son. You sound like
Oh shit.
yeah, you gotta
Wait,
get
whatever
close.
you doing, it's
Every
clearing
time
up.
you do, yeah, when you get
Oh
close to
shit.
whatever you do, it work. But whenever you
Yo, mic check. Yo,
that one worked.
yo,
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
yo.
You
There you
good.
go.
You
Still
good, bro.
working?
Yeah.
All right. Which y'all should see me right now. This shit is ridiculous. What do y'all think about the daddy blaming him when he didn't know who he was? Like how he didn't know who he was too. Why you blaming the police for releasing him is what I'm saying. Like how you didn't know who he was and how you didn't know he got out of jail and shit too.
He might be a stepfather and just came into the picture and didn't know dude.
All right. Cause I just wanted to know, you know what I'm saying, what y'all
That's
thought
the
about
only.
that.
I'm gonna say that's the only plausible explanation I could give right now. Dude might have just come into the picture as a stepfather from outside that little community and didn't know no better. Because he probably feel like I felt, nigga. If I know you a pedophile on some fuck shit, nigga, I'm gonna keep you away from my kids. My kids ain't going by your house, and your kids ain't coming by mine.
My
Hmm.
daughter loved her children, and yes, she married the man who killed them, but she was fooled by his charm. Miss Mayo wrote, I hurt just a little the other families, but he took my world from me. My grandchildren, my daughter. This is I have a whole hole in my heart. This is the
One of the
father
family.
of the no of the wife, because he was married to her children. I'm saying, well, I say he was married to her children. He was married to the lady too, because he killed her too. He killed his wife too. If y'all heard me, y'all.
Yeah, I heard you see he killed his wife too.
Okay, you mic out, brother.
Yeah, I heard you see he killed the wife.
So the wife in question, is that the person who's asking the question, or the person that's making the statement? That's his wife was one of the people that was killed. Or I'm confused now.
Y'all go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, the statement I just made came from the grandfather, which would be
Oh, okay.
the
Which would be the
wife's
father or the
father,
yeah.
right? And he's saying basically, this is how he left it. He didn't know. I mean, well, she didn't know. I'm sorry, that he was this type of person. But you didn't know about the charges?
That's what's kind of crazy because
Come on, that's what I'm.
the only now here's the situation with that. The only way she could not know about any of that is
16
if they
years.
got together after he got out of prison. And
Peter, that
nobody,
nigga did 16 years.
he did almost like I said, the only way like I say, he
That nigga
probably
putting
got with her
burritos and
after he got
loaves in
out
the
of prison.
microwave,
You know what
nigga,
I'm
like he's still in prison and shit. I knew she caught on to some of that shit. This nigga
saying?
was still writing letters and shit
That's
when
the
he could have
only
just
thing
used
I
the
could think
phone. Like
about.
I knew something. You couldn't have not known that he didn't go to prison for 60 years. I can see if you say he lied to you, you never checked up on it. But it's like Grandpa saying like she didn't even know. He fooled her. If y'all been here, I don't know if y'all.
Man, that shit just that's why I'm saying it's definitely a
It's layers.
family. It's a family situation to where it's like you can't do nothing like that on a large scale like that and it not be wide scale, you know, a whole bunch of people know about it and all that shit. You just can't. You just can't.
Yeah, DD 504. That's a whole fact. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's big. That two smokes 100 right there. Because a lot of these pieces, they trying to put them together too. But by the information, they still want to tell the story a certain fucking way.
Exactly.
No, I'm listening to what y'all saying, and a lot of this stuff is not adding up to what you're bringing to us. Basically, it's like, no, it went this way because it had to go this way because this lady couldn't have possibly did this without knowing this.
Exactly.
See, it's certain things that, bro, you can't get around. You know what I'm saying? Like we all in relationships, fellas. We all in relationships. Certain things go on where we know, man. That's just what it is. Whatever that is, there ain't no way around it. You're gonna know your people. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna know something about your people. What made you like that person for them to be in your household and that close to you anyway? Y'all got married, man. Yeah, I know people gullible. Yeah, I get it. It's not normal to background check somebody.
So you should. It should be normal.
He hid his past and had it, and it came back in the wrong way. Nah, man, that's that lifetime shit. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the storyline. That shit look good. That's that lifetime shit that you talking about. Because that's what they want to look like. People can hide certain things. People can hide whole identities. In a good old white neighborhood like that.
These people hide whole kids. But all
Hide your
kinds of
children,
shit.
people.
Hide whole other family. Yeah, bro, live.
I mean,
That's true. But like Chop just said. But because certain things is just too close knitted, man. Man, when you in the hood, you in the hood, man. And guess where that was at? That was the white hood. He was living there.
Shit, that was the white hood.
Yeah. Y'all ain't see them? Oh, all right, we gon' I'll run it back now. Just so y'all can see the people and where they was at. They had trailer parks and everything on it. Come on, man. It was farms, trailer parks, and acres.
Trailer park trash.
That's crazy though, because it should be in the news, but it's not. And I think it's not.
And it's not.
It's, you know, if it was I can't say. Well, I guess I can. Like if it was a black man, it blew that shit up.
Come on, man. He didn't. The whole family in the middle of Baltimore. You wouldn't have heard about this nigga.
You're fucking right.
What? Man, around would have been plastic. That's another good point, though, Chop. I ain't even think about that, to be honest with you. That's a whole another good point.
Report the bad things that happen in their community. Nothing. It could be anything.
That's what I'm saying. White people poor too, people. They poor too, yeah. They be struggling and stuff. They go to bed with pedophiles and sleep with them and stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like that's certain things just a part of life, right? We live in life. People don't understand certain things, and people not gonna get it. But a 16-year stretch, Sorry if I'm breaking up, y'all.
Man, no, it was like
16
it's
years
like they
stretch.
wanted, or he was paying people off, or I don't know, son.
Something had to be going on with that dude, bro. Because there ain't no way you serve
People like
16
that.
on
Nothing.
a rape
I don't
charge.
nothing. I ain't pick up nothing from you. Like even if the uncle went to jail before and saw him and met him, you ain't pick up no vibes from him. You ain't pick up no pedophile vibes and shit from him.
Nothing.
Nothing. Just oh that's your boy, old lady, old man, and oh yeah, how you doing, bro? All right, yeah. You ain't speak to the nigga, nothing. It's just some weird ass little motherfucker in the back. Yeah, little weird white motherfucker. He ain't big and he ain't no big nigga, child. He a little weird motherfucker, child. I got his hold on. I got his stats right here. Hold on. I got his motherfucking stat sheet, nigga. Hold on, bitch ass nigga. 39, 5'6", 150, yo. Come on, man. Little bitch ass nigga, man.
Hmm.
Look, the girl was 5 feet and the other one was 5'1". Look, little bitch ass nigga. Both was 120.
Nah, son. That's
Little
a
bitch
little
ass
fake.
nigga, child. Little bitch
Yeah.
ass nigga, man. Hit him with one of the motherfucking Tank Davis Joe shots, man. Come on, man. He old friendly by bad nigga, man. You gotta watch these niggas, man.
I can't believe that shit, bro. Because, like I said, bro, it had to be what you call it. The wife must have done something. Because if she didn't, you know, why he killed her too? She found out and tried to stop him.
Found out and probably went to go to the police.
She knew, though. Ain't no way she ain't know.
Somebody knew. If not somebody, a whole
So you
lot of
mean
somebody.
now? Look, let me ask you this, because Black at Your Soul said something. Now let me ask you this: women could sniff if a nigga cheating, but you mean to tell me you can't find out if a nigga a rapist?
They sixth
No woman's
sense.
intuition kick in.
None. None. The women intuition only kick in when they think it's your ass doing something you ain't got no business that really don't pertain to shit. He must have been the perfect guy in her eyes. You feel me? He had to be. Do no wrong, do no harm, ass dude.
Hmm.
Don't that make sense? Think about it.
Yeah.
As long as it ain't nothing on her, it ain't got nothing to do with her, and she ain't got nothing to say. That's what it sounds like. Because if you really break it down, bro, think about it. I mean,
I
at
want to
some
get in this comments too when you finish. Please not to cut you off.
at some point we gotta look at it like that, bro. Like you say, no type of woman intuition. That's bullshit. She knew something was going on. She knew something was going on. She just didn't want to say nothing. And if she did feel like something was going on, she was too afraid for her life to say something. And look what it cost
Her fucking life.
her, and the life of her kids. Ain't that cold?
That's too cold.
Now, what's sad about it is we'll never really get all of the pieces of the puzzle put together because of that.
Yeah, Rick, I had a picture of him. P Dot, do me a favor, bro. Look for McFadden right quick. Oklahoma, McFadden, like Madden, but put a F. McFadden. Like
All right, give me 1 second.
Oklahoma, McFadden. I want them to see his red birds. Cause he ain't got no beard, dog. Look, that nigga a household pussy, yeah?
You see, he ain't even got a beard.
He look
You
like
say his name Jeremy McFadden?
that dude who that's it, yeah, that's him.
Oh, you got it up already, child?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Jeremy McFadden. All right.
Or you could just look up Oklahoma McFadden murders. He said, nah, the women thing too, nah. Nah. Did anybody talk about that? One of y'all talked about that, fellas?
What the yeah, I
Women
did.
do that shit too? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, what you
The
say? What you
Boosie
said
thing.
about it, Chop? Before I see.
I was talking about the Boosie thing, with his son. When the son, he had got the stripper for his son, like
Ah,
8-year birthday or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That
like a
shit happen all the
celebration.
yeah, and they don't get talked about. Not just that situation, but
See, Lil Wayne, I got a better one for you. Lil Wayne said, shit, I never forget that night. Birdman. Got the son Lil Wayne little dick. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, suck Lil Wayne little dick. So
I didn't know it was Lil.
he probably already had his
God
face
forgive
down.
me. God
I
forgive me.
don't know. That's a good question, though. God, talk.
Shit.
Damn. Oh, damn. Damn.
Could have just saying,
Pedophiles around me.
man,
A dum dum did it.
fuck.
Ooh, shit. That shit get deep, bro.
I got him. I'm pulling him up now. Give me
Yeah,
one.
because those situations should be addressed too as well, because they don't always go to the point of view of where the man come out like, oh, he got something accomplished at a young age. You don't always come out like that. And that's the shit that they don't talk about too. So I think that is dangerous, exposing children to that type of behavior at a young age, period, regardless of their agenda or regardless of the gender, because of
You.
the person. You know what I'm saying? Because you only have two. And regardless of their agenda, they shouldn't be able to do what the fuck they want because they older.
Come up
A
on
dum
screen,
dum did
brother.
it. Pedophiles around me.
Look at this man. The
What's that shit?
longest nose.
There he is. Check him out, y'all. That boy do look like Freddy Krueger, dub. You ain't lying, Rick. Ricky Rich, you on point, boy. That boy look like Freddy Krueger without the burn, nigga. Man. Smokey Robinson and the boys. That boy got the look at the sharp nose, man. That nigga nose could cut wood.
Mm-hmm.
Axe nose ass. Look at that nigga, man. You can't tell me you don't want to fuck him up, man. Rubber gump face ass.
That man is fucking retarded, son.
Man, come on, man. Look how long that nigga ears is. But he 5'6" though, with long. Hey, 5'6" with long ears. Them fucking ears were about 38 ounces by themselves.
Total
The
fucked
fuck,
up,
man?
bro. Like,
Why his neck go into the back of his head like that? Why his chin don't meet? Where's jaw at?
he an alien. He was a reptilian. He might be a reptilian. Yeah, so
Hey,
they
hey,
made that
hey.
nigga in the lab.
That nigga's a
He's of
rapscallion. That
he's
what
of
the
the
fuck he is.
reptilian race, bro.
Yeah, they
That
made him
nigga,
in the
nigga's a motherfucking what they say nigga's a fucking creep. That what the fuck he is. You a whole creep.
He's a
Somebody need
freak.
to dig in your ass
Yeah,
and see you what rape feel like,
just
bitch.
got
That
paid
what the
on the
fuck need to be
download.
going on. Jesse McFadden, your punk ass, your motherfucking ass need to be back in prison. I wonder what you how you did them 16 without nobody fucking with you. Y'all know that pornographic shit that he got caught with in prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where he got caught with that shit. I'm saying. I remember Pete was talking about this shit earlier.
How you get caught with that shit in prison?
Yeah, that's where the other
Yeah,
charge come from.
they should have threw some more charges.
Oh, y'all didn't know that. Yeah. It wasn't because of an old charge, Pete. It was the charge he got in fucking prison.
How you catch a child pornography charge in prison?
How you got child porn in prison? Come on, talk to me. How you get everything else? Remember Chop had the little, or was that you with the inmate and shit? Showing
What now?
showing everybody who do what and all that. Yeah, that one over here, they get the cell phones. Yeah, that one go snatch the cell phone. Y'all
Oh
remember
yeah,
that?
that was one of Chop's segments.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, people. This is about awareness, basically. This whole segment is about awareness, man. Cause you got McFaddens around here, living in Henrietta. You know what I'm saying? Couple of miles just away from Oklahoma City. Just 90, y'all.
Right.
So how many they got 90 miles right around you? See, this on the outskirts. This that country shit. It's that po country shit too. So he thought he was gonna be able to do what the fuck he want anyway. He knew where he was at. He wasn't playing.
Off my land.
How he thought he was gonna play that off? What that was a blaze of glory? He couldn't take it no more, huh? See? What that was, a blaze of glory? You did 16 years in prison and you come out, lose your fucking mind as soon as you see the teenagers. Kill everybody and yourself. Huh?
Kill them all.
So, hey man. His face give me thank you. Thank you. Pedophile. Exactly. Come on, Flavor. She knew. Come on. Come on, man. Look at him. I know that picture look a little blurry, people. Go look for him right quick. I'm gonna show you his ass. He got more pictures. He been there before. He lived there 16 years.
You see if they gonna play the video.
As a pedophile. A rapist pedophile, too. See? But they let him out? Oh, come on, man. Stop it. Chop said it earlier. Stop it. Y'all already know, man. Bags of weed used to get niggas 7 years. Stop it.
Exactly.
But this could go down in Fairville, Oklahoma, with round around his little people, though.
He knew somebody. That's for certain.
No, he ain't got to. It's they excluded. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody kept it under wraps, Pete. That's what we're talking about. Everybody kept that shit under wraps, bro. That was a community thing. They knew about that dude, bro. Ain't no way he got around. Ain't no way he moved like he moved, bro.
And got away with what he was getting away with.
Yeah, people ignored shit. I agree with that if somebody said that. They looked the other way. Oh yeah, you know your boy got. Come on, man. We do this shit in our neighborhood all the time. Yeah, you know around them got years from that shit, huh? Yeah, he fucking with your old girl down the street. Come on, man. Somebody know the motherfucking the lowdown, man. Stop it.
Hey, you know one of my sayings is, no matter where you are, day or night, don't ever think you alone, because somebody's always watching.
Nigga, that bitch probably got one good diner, bitch. That bitch got one good Arby's. Everybody meet up at the man, come on, man. Everybody know everybody, man. That shit crazy, but yeah, fellas, you could call it a night on that one, you know what I'm saying? Get that motherfucking track started. We could get them props and get on out of here, people, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through once again. Hope y'all got some of this information in, and hope y'all smoked good and chilled with y'all boys while y'all was at it. Apologize for some of my audio and some of my shit. You know, sometimes this shit happens. Sometimes I'm get it together, baby. Trust me. Blunt talk. Back better than ever. Chop track.
Yeah.
P360. Final words, fellas.
Let me run this one right quick. Chop, I wanted to highlight on something you had said earlier, bro. About the conversations that we need to have as couples. We still left out one crucial thing. We need to talk to the elders who've been in long-term marriages that have made it through all of these situations when it comes to the situations about the differences between men and women and what it is about these relationships and how to make them work. That was all. On that part. Somebody knew something. Well, like we already done put it together for what the information was. It was a communal thing and the shit backfired. You know, because there ain't no way dude gonna get out of prison like that and then come home on some other shit and still get bonded out on charges while he was in prison. So yes, definitely something was going on. And they had a lot of people on the inside with that. And when it comes to the war on women, yeah, ladies, like I said, we gotta go talk to the elders. You know, if the fellas gotta go talk to the elder men about how to be a better man in the relationship, y'all ladies need to go talk to the elder women and understand what it is to be a woman in these relationships in these days and time. Because what it is right now, it ain't looking too good.
With the facts that have been presented today, we can honestly say that even with the crack era and all the things that they tried to take down, men, you know, just like really kill them, a lot of that shit didn't even work, bro. So, with that being said, we have to come to the table and we have to be truthful about what we speaking on and not emotional, because that's why we got transgenders and shit like that now, because people thinking with their emotions rather than, you know, actual facts and shit, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said,
put your feelings in your pockets.
The fucking rapist shit, bro. See, this the kind of shit, like, people be getting mad when people that get back on the street that killed somebody or something like that, but how y'all keep letting a nigga that's raping kids just back on the street like that? Oh, I know how, because it's normal amongst elites.
Now there's a thought.
It's normal like a motherfucker.
Big Smoke.
You know.
Big Smoke. Come on now. Now that the wheels running, I know, but I wish we could go 7 hours. I wish we could too, y'all.
I ain't gonna, you know, I ain't gonna keep on. We just was, you know, the Just Lane Maxwell's and all that. We just was talking about all that shit. So y'all know that. Y'all, if y'all been on the show, y'all ain't seen it. And if y'all ain't watched them episodes, go watch them episodes so y'all can see, you know. I just feel like women, I'm not gonna let a man take y'all spot as women, bro. Like, and we gotta stop with this transgender shit. Because they about to take over and they about to really be classified as women. They about to be having the same rights that y'all fought for as women. So hard for and all this other shit. So I don't know.
They
I
getting
guess
civil rights before we get them.
the actual man, but just stop pushing the false narratives or whatever. Those kind of things, you know. And I'm past the mic. Shit.
Be careful what you wish for. I think that's what my dog.
Yeah.
Trying to say to the ladies in one way or the other. You know, be careful. You know, when you want it to be fair for everybody. You know, sometimes everybody disclude you. You know, you be the one left out. So sometimes everybody don't have that same interest, you know, as the person who gonna stand on the side of you. You know, just to go into that was a excellent point too, Chuck, with that with basically them self-demise, as I put it, you know, or as you said, their own demise. You know, I just put it in a shorter version, and it's being woman to your own detriment. Let men in who think they're women going to have you extinct, then it shouldn't be a question. Because you want to be here, ladies. You want, right? So that's something you should ask yourself sometimes when you know you agree to things, because it is of feminine or femininity. You know, because just because something is of feminine or feminine or famine, it doesn't mean that it's of woman. Okay, so I'm gonna say that on that part, and I hope y'all catch that one. Hope this thing go out on me. But yeah, basically with round, you already know how I feel about round, y'all. You get to burn your head with something hot straight up your head like Vlad used to do. People back in the G, and I ain't talking about Vlad TV, I'm talking about Vlad Impaler. Impale your motherfucking head for playing with them fucking girls like that, you bragging or something. Yeah, we gonna have more on that too, y'all. Trust me, there ain't no freaking saying. I'm gonna bring y'all some more. In fact, I'm gonna do an update and let people know, you know, and do some backdrops on here to see what's really going on with that family and stuff, to see how much we think really going on. We're gonna jump into some of the interviews. Because they all of a sudden now everybody wants to give their side of, you know. Yeah. So y'all know how it is when them cameras get the road. Everybody got something to say, especially when tragedy happens. Your child just got murdered by a goddamn pedophile, and the first thing you want to do is jump in front of the camera and tell your stories. Y'all know how I feel about that type of shit, you know. And we definitely gonna get to it. You know, shout out to all the people who came through. Shout out to everybody, man. Great for the segment, fellas. For everybody, great show. Everybody who came through. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate shout out Black at you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out DD504. You know what I'm saying? Mika came through. Flavor Food came through. Shout out.
Shorty Reed.
Shorty Reed.
Everybody came through.
Flavor Food, DD504, Black Asher, all y'all. Thank y'all.
Ricky Rich always in the building. Shout out.
Well.
You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, man. There's been another fire smoke session. Fellas, what y'all want to do?
I am Chop Tracks.
What you say, Pete?
P360 in the building.
Silent Child 17, man.
Look at his face. Look at that face. Why you gotta give it a blank stare, bro?
Oh, shit.
I'm looking at that picture and you saying all that bubble.
Barbecue.
Big
It's a cold winter. Where he at?
That boy is biggest. Always fire you over here. That's what's up,
Look,
bro.
you're gonna leave my old ass picture alone. I couldn't
Yeah,
find that.
yeah.
Got that turtleneck on.
This nigga turtleneck, and we out. Nigga see your turtleneck, and we out. Nigga see your turtleneck, and we out. Nigga see your turtleneck. You got a sweater turtleneck. You got a sweater turtleneck, and we out.
Corduroy
fucking turtleneck.
Hey, I was warm that
turtleneck.
night. Leave me alone. I was warm.
Turtleneck.
You got a thermostat on that jacket.
Hey,
I'm still
sweater
mad. I
turtleneck.
can't find new
Yes,
jackets
I
like
sweat.
that.
It's hot as a motherfucker.
Right,
Yes,
bro,
I bet.
Wait,
Sweater turtleneck.
all right, press it. I'm about to
We
press
out, y'all. We out.